Welcome back. This is Chili Dance, and I'm back to another video. I'd like to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers. This is the channel where we talk about my top stocks. We also talk about personal finance, and we also talk about business. Today, if you're new, please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell to get my frequent updates. As you can see, I'm on the Chili Davis videos channel, and as you see, I have videos on Tesla stock, Nvidia stock, also on personal finance using the credit card. And I have several videos on personal finance. Also, if you're looking to get that first credit card, how you should start out. And also, if you're interested in a deep dive into getting that 700 FICO score, so all that's there. But today we'll talk about stocks. We'll talk about my top stocks, Tesla, Nvidia, and a couple other stocks in today's show. Okay, so if we go to my community board, you'll see some of the top stocks was OneMain Financial. Also, we saw COP, ConocoPhillips, up 2.15, and BAC, or Bank of America. Okay, so that was the top stocks in my portfolio. And if we go to CNBC, we did see First Citizens National Bank. First Citizens Bank did acquire SVB, so Silicon Valley Bank's assets. I think they bought 30 or 50% of them. They didn't quite buy it all, but that does help the FDIC. So it says here's why the U.S. had to sweeten the terms to get SVB sale done. Fed bars calls SVB failure a textbook case of mismanagement. Okay, so they were saying that basically the treasury bonds that SVB bought that were 5-10 years out, they had to cash them in early, causing a lot of liquidity crisis in the bank. And then basically there was a bank run on Silicon Valley Bank. But today, FDIC was able to find First Citizens Bank out of North Carolina to acquire the assets. On that news, the stock did jump quite a bit. If we take a quick look, First Citizen, so that'll be ticker symbol FCNCA. That First Citizen Bank of North Carolina. And shares did jump dramatically after the news early this morning that they would acquire the assets. Today, First Citizens Bank was up over 53%. They were at a stock price of $586, and they closed the day at $874. Okay, so First Citizens Bank pretty much like Carnegie Mellon Bank, when they acquired Signature Bank's assets, the shares of this bank jumped over 50%. Again, Silicon Valley Bank had over $300 billion in assets, and I believe First Citizen Bank bought about $50 billion at a $500 million of debt. So they got a sweetheart deal. They bought about $30 billion in debt for about $500 million. So it was a too good deal to be true. And so First Citizens Bank shares did jump today over 50% on that news. Okay, so that is the news of the day. That's what got the market going. And if we look at the portfolio, pretty much it was flat. The good news came early with the SVB assets being acquired by First National. And then as the day went on, the market kind of piddled out, and there was a little bit of excitement, and then it piddled out. Okay, so pretty quiet day, pretty much flat. There was some stocks early that got into action. Like I said, Bank of America shares were up 4%. OneMain Financial, which is loans, they were up quite 2%. Let's see what else was up today in the Robinhood. Let's see here. Tesla shares were up today slightly, 1.33%. They bounced around 180, 190 today, so it got up to about 196, and then the shares slowly sold off again, and then they came back up about 195. So again, Tesla shares did rally a little bit today. In the middle of the day, it kind of slumped back down to 188. I have been buying some of these Tesla shares around 180, 185 in the last week. So I am dollar cost averaging my Tesla position. All right, so that is the news. Tesla shares were up slightly. And let's take a quick look at the other portfolio. Okay, the other portfolio very similar, gain of 0.39%, so not a percent. Tesla led the way, up 1.34% for a gain of $122. One Main Financial in second place, up 2.82%. Okta Cloud Sharing, Cloud Software Security was up 1.31. COP, ConocoPhillips, as I said, there's still a story there with oil and other energy stocks was up 2.15. And Bank of America shares were up 5.38%. So if you haven't gotten into Bank of America, it might be a great time as the financial system stabilizes with the SVB assets being acquired by First National Bank. Also, Square, after being down over 15% on Friday or Thursday or Friday, they did rebound up 6%. Okay, so Block did rebound. They had the article last week. Hindenburg did some research and said there was a lot of fraudulent counts. So as you can see, the last couple of days, the shares, the shares were trading about $80, and then it fell as low as $50, and now it's back up to $64. Okay, so Block did bounce back a little bit. What else we have? American Express shares were up 2%. So again, regional banks and credit and other financial stocks were up 2.13%. And just really quickly, I can give you an update on PacWest. Ticker symbol PACW. PacWest. They did have a decent day. Again, many of these banks did rebound today. See, PacWest was up 3.66%, and I'll go Bank of Hawaii. Let's see, Bank of Hawaii. Bank of Hawaii was up slightly today too. So many of these stocks did have a decent day, up 1.86%. Many of the regional banks did bounce back on the news of SVB being bought by First National Bank. Okay, First National Bank of North Carolina did acquire the assets, and so that did calm financial markets. Let's take a look at the losers for the day. Now, there was an opportunity. American Tower was down slightly, 3%, which is a good dividend paying stock. Microsoft has cooled down today, was slightly down today, 1.47%. Apple was down today slightly, 1.20%. Also, AMD cooling off from $98 down to $96. And Nvidia was slightly down today. Again, this stock is really hot. Right now, you might have to wait to get in, but it's still charging upwards. I think it's overbought, but you could tip your toe in and dollar cost average a little bit with Nvidia. Okay, so these were some opportunities. Again, Nvidia was only down 0.82%, so not even a percent. But I would think Microsoft might have been a better opportunity today, down 1.47%. Okay, so these are opportunities. And again, the top stock today was Tesla. Tesla was up 1.34%. And if you like to join my Facebook group called Top Stock Performers on Facebook, it is a private Facebook group. And I update you regularly. As you can see, One Main Financial, Bank of America, also news on Apple, also news on my other portfolio, my gains in Nvidia, in Apple, also other articles, First Citizens article news, and Tesla early trading hours was up as much as 2%. One Main early hours as well. But all this stuff you can get in my Top Stocks Stock Performance Facebook group. It is private, so it is by invitation only. Okay, so that is the news. Again, stocks pretty much flat today, except the banks. The bank stocks did come back. Bank of America, One Main Financial, also American Express got into action. They were up over 2% on the day. So I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and I'll see you guys on the next video.